Hey everybody, welcome to Off-Road 801. This is Silver Reef. Silver was discovered here in 1866. It's the only place in the United States where they found silver in sandstone. In 1875, two bankers sent William Barbie to stake claims in the area. He staked a total of 21 claims, and the Boomtown began. This is the Wells Fargo building. It was built in 1877. Well, that's the stagecoach step right in front of the Wells Fargo building. Wonder how old those initials are. Completed in 1878, it's one of the oldest Wells Fargo express stations in the country. Nice oil bucket right here. Last one I see of those, there was a skeleton in it. There's a crusher wheel. We have a tendency to come to places when they're closed. Guess what? We did it again. So we're looking in windows. But oh well, it's still just as fun. Yeah, that looked like a model of what the town used to look like. It says this building is Cassidy's Powder House. In the 1950s, Ann Bassett lived in the rice bank. In her younger days, she was known as Queen of the Rustlers, romantically linked to Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Right here was the site of the old saloon. One day, a local marshal and a miner had an argument in the saloon. They stepped outside and shot each other to death. All this rock is probably the foundation for it, I would guess. There's lots of stuff at this old ghost town to look at. Lots of historical relics, old structures. Let's keep looking around. At first, Barbie named his town Bonanza, but it wasn't cheap to live here, so several miners established their own town just to the north and called it Rock Pile. Later, the town was renamed Silver Reef. Here's the old town jail. Nice little cozy place to stay. Get too drunk at the bar. It was the original jail here, and they moved it to Leeds. They said it was an ice house for a while. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little structure. There's definitely another building right here. This one looks like it was pretty big. Hopefully you guys seen that rabbit. He scared the crap out of me. So it says that's the Cosmopolitan restaurant. In 1895, the original building was dismantled and moved to Salt Lake City. A lot of cool antiques set up right here for you to look at. This was a horse-powered winch. Here's a little picture. Just a little steam-powered winch. This old air compressor. Very common company that's still around today. I know the last place I worked, that the last air compressor I used at work was the same brand. This one's a crank start. This was on the stamp mill. These rocks are the old way they used to crush the rocks, well, the ore. They'd tie up their donkey and they'd drag them around in a circle and crush rocks. They're pretty heavy. In 1879, about 2,000 people were living here. Main Street was a mile long. 1879 was also the year of the Great Fire, but they quickly rebuilt. By 1884, most of the mines were closed due to the drop of silver prices, and by 1891, the town was abandoned. All the structures that are still here are amazing. We're gonna go right down there and check out them foundations. By 1901, most of the town was demolished or moved to Leeds. So far, this little ghost town's pretty amazing. There's lots of stuff to look at. It doesn't quite feel like a ghost town here, but the Silver Reef town is a ghost town, and the city of Leeds has just expanded, and now it's clear up here on top of the ghost town. There's still some cool houses up there if you go up and drive through the neighborhoods. They've all done a really good job landscaping. This must have been the front porch. This was a big house. I believe this was the richest guy in town. This is the ridge where the Barbie Walker mine and mill were located. This was the little area they called Chinatown. None of the Chinese people worked in the mines, but they did work at other businesses in town. So just walking down here in the area where the Chinatown was. See if we can see any evidence of old structures. Well, there's a bunch of old cans right here. Some old china. Some old pieces of wood. There's another garbage pile. Bunch of old cans, old mattresses. And it's sort of a square hole. I wonder if this was an old structure. Oh, here we go. We found an old piece of the mill. I believe this is an old piece of the stamp mill. There's the pulley. And then so now we're at the pioneer cemeteries. There's a bunch of unknown graves here. Here's a couple old ones that haven't withstood the test of time. Clarence Calloway, 1880 to 1883. Just a little kid. Another kid, 1881 to 1882. Yeah, lots of young children and all these graveyards from the old days. This one's definitely a lot smaller. Still a lot of unknown graves though. Henry Clark, 1878. Part of their headstone. Park Moore House, 1878. 1 year old. This is the uranium mine located near the cemeteries. Looks like another little mine right here next to the road. Let's go look at it. Yeah, nice little mine shaft. Looks like it goes down about 20 feet. See, right next to the road. Okay, I found one more historical home to check out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.